I wasn't gonna leave you hanging, Joe. What's going on, everyone?
That's
Appreciate
nice.
y'all joining UFC Live Sports Card Chat number 6. My name is Matt. Joe is on that side of your screen. We're streaming live on both channels as usual now because we figured out how to do that. We appreciate y'all for stopping by. Joe, what's up, man? Let the people know how you been.
I'm good, man. That was cool. Thank you for doing that, putting that thing together. I feel like these are gonna get better every time. We're both learning. I have 2 cameras working this time. I swear, I think maybe it should work. So every time it's gonna get better and better. But I'm always get excited for these. It's hard to do these. Like I literally just finished a photo shoot like 20 minutes ago. That's why this whole background is up. I was taking pictures of some pro skateboarder guy. But yeah, I'm excited to talk some cards. I have been just all into Select and buying some shit. And God, yeah, that's it really. Just mainly just Select. Just look every night looking at eBay and just seeing like, damn, I want to buy that card. I want to buy that, but I haven't bought any Select really other than what I've ripped because I spent way too much on those hobby boxes.
I feel you, man. I feel you. I've ripped 2. I have one more that I'm gonna rip Thursday. I'm gonna put out this week. I don't know how many more hobbies I'm gonna get because, dude, like, what is it, 350 now?
Are they
Like,
that high? I haven't even looked. The last one I bought was
I-
actually no. The last one I bought was at the hobby shop and it was 220, which is why I bought it.
wow, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, the
I
first 2 I
know.
got were 250, and
No.
but it was I swore to myself I'd only buy 2, and then I wanted to buy that third because I messed up 2 of my videos, so I bought a third one, and you know how it is, like ripping boxes. Unless you hit something big, you're you're losing most of the time, and so
Yeah, I
yeah,
just not showed you the giant stack of stuff I just have ready to sell, dude. Yeah, yeah. So that being said, let's give y'all what we are going to talk about on today's show, and then we'll shout out the chat real quick. So, real quick, obviously, we'll talk about Joe's favorite set, 2023 UFC Select. And then maybe get Joe's thoughts on some upcoming UFC sets or upcoming UFC sets later on in the year. See if they're going to do the same things that they always have, include stuff, take away stuff. We'll get into it. And then lastly, maybe we got a Q&A, and Joe also has something to show you guys. So we'll insert that somewhere in here as well. So with that being said, we truly appreciate all y'all stopping by here today. Lushlow Maine, number 1 in the chat. Can't wait for this, man. Dude, I saw this last night. He commented this last night.
damn,
It's crazy. It is crazy. Lushlow Maine always in here supporting it. So I truly appreciate it, brother. We got Austin in here, Silent
awesome.
6 in here, Tank Niner in here.
Michael.
Wanted to hit the sheets earlier tonight. Not tonight. Sorry.
That's big.
What's going on? We got Cedric in here. We got the Gobles in here.
What's up, Gobles?
Yeah, we got Box Alarm Trading in here. What's going
Zach,
on?
what up?
Eric and Zach and Eric. If y'all are both there, but what's going on?
I never know. Like I always think it's Zach just because I think he runs the social media. But if Eric's there, they're such a sick duo.
Yeah.
Both those guys are awesome.
Super entertaining for sure. Everyone's sleeping on the die cuts this year. Managed to pick up 28 so far, averaging $5 each. Delivered. Oh, that's nice. Box Alarm Trading in the house, indeed. And then congrats on the Miranda Mav dub. Well,
Oh yeah.
I wish. Hey, Matt, I am your number 1 fan. My birthday is August 6th. If you are on TV at UFC Nashville, can you please give me a shout out and where you said it? Bro, the chances of me being on the TV at UFC Nashville are borderline 0. I mean, I'm just going to be a person sitting in the stands. I do not know where I am setting at, Nate. My girlfriend actually got me tickets for our anniversary, so I'll find out when everyone else does. But also going to Shevchenko versus Grasso 2, September 16th, and I'll be setting like right where they walk out, like where everyone fell that one time. I think I'm going to be setting like right there, like so pretty solid seats for like $250. Yeah, that's the goal.
High five.
Maybe when they come back, like hand them a card, like, hey, can you sign this? On card auto from the Bullet. Yeah, so we appreciate y'all stopping by. We are caught up on the on the chat, Joe. So I figured, start off like this. 2023 UFC Select, man. It's your favorite set. you love it more than Prism. You don't even buy the paper card sets like this guy over here. I mean, I
No.
don't want to really, but I'm like, I'm that guy that's like, what if, like, what if I get something cool, Um, thankfully, Donruss is, pretty cheap, but when it
Yeah.
gets to like Chronicles, dude, Chronicles can get pretty expensive, and it's like, at the same time, it's like, bro, why am I buying this,
Well, honestly, Chronicles has more cards that I like than Donruss does. It's funny because I opened my one of my select boxes and I got that Jack Dale and Magdalena auto, and I was like, this is his first auto. And then people hit me up, they're like, no, his first auto was in Donruss. I was like, I don't know, I didn't open any Donruss. I have no idea. I'm like, I literally forgot Donruss existed. But
I told you Bo Nichols' autograph was in
was
in
it,
the
dude?
Donruss, dude, and you're like,
Um,
what? I didn't even know that. I mean, they are like redemptions, so
Yeah, no, I mean, I talk shit, but I mean, if you guys like Donruss, the Gobles actually have been trying to convince me to like turn my, just like Donruss, and I told them, I was like, that's a tall order because I really don't like those cards. I just don't like the design. I hate how many cards you get. It really bums me out to have to like. I mean, all those base cards, like they just end up in my garage, and it makes me sad that I have that much paper just sitting there for no reason.
believe
So,
me, dude.
it's just not my favorite stuff. And like I said, this year was really about with this channel, with everything in this hobby, I've really started to realize like just do what I like, like why am I doing anything that I don't enjoy? This is my hobby. I should, I'm going to make the videos I want to make. I don't want this to ever feel like work. I'm not going to buy sets I don't like shit like that. Like I'm just kind of like whatever I feel like doing, I'm doing, and that's it. So, I didn't want to buy Donruss this year. I don't know if Chronicles even coming out. I've heard nothing about Chronicles. I know that's our next segment,
It
but
should be next, right? Like, or
yeah,
what's next? It's
it
Select.
would be no, it'd be Chronicles, and then it would be Optic after. But like,
Yeah.
there's not a whisper from Panini about anything coming up. So I don't
I mean,
know.
but to be fair, Select did just drop, but usually it's like you kind of know what's next, but
Yeah, you have a
man,
date.
hopefully they're not doing Select this year. I mean, hopefully they're not doing Chronicles this year.
I'd be surprised. It seems like people love that. I know a couple of people have mentioned that, but I was like, it seems so popular. Like I know
I
I
would
don't
think they
like
would
it, but
get
I
rid
know a
of
lot of people love it.
I would think they would get rid of Donruss first before everything, just because they
Yeah.
do Optic at the end of the year. But
Mhm.
they love getting us twice. Like you
Well,
suckers, you want their
they
first
want
rated rookie.
they want to get you as many times as humanly possible.
I'm surprised they don't have 12 sets a year, and just one
Yeah.
every month, just popping one out like babies for the most part. Um, here we go.
Little
Do you
Panini
see
babies.
Shopcott isn't on the card anymore? Yeah, super
Yeah.
upsetting. Kelvin got elbowed. His training partner was threw a spinning back fist on him, but Kelvin closed like the distance and then caught an elbow on him, like right in the nose, sliced his elbow. I mean, sliced his nose open. So that's a
Mhm.
little upsetting that fight's not going to happen. I need to stop buying tickets to cards, dude, because fights fall off of them when I buy tickets. So
Yeah.
yeah, 2023 Prism or 2023 Select. Which one do you like more, Matt? I don't think I've opened enough Select to tell you that, Nate.
Mhm.
I wish I did. I've only because my Prism boxes I see at least 5 of them filled up with base cards right here. So I've opened at least 5 Prism hobby boxes, but I've only opened 2 Select boxes. So maybe by the time the next set comes out, I'll have an answer for you, brother. No Chronicles, I have heard. So the Gobble's dropping them some info here.
Yeah, and they love Chronicles too, so that sucks
Yeah, I
for
know.
them.
I sent them. I think a Gilbert Burns Chronicles like rookie because that was like one of the only things like that was one of the only sets that I got any cool stuff from 2021 that I could actually open something cool. So I sent
Mhm.
you a Hamza and I sent them some Gilbert Burns stuff because I was like, it is what it is. But yeah, they're going to be upset, but I'm sure they'll have something else for us. I just hope that isn't paper cards for the most part. So sorry for holding you up, Joe. Uh, let
Um,
us let's hear about Select. What do
so
you like about it the most so far?
so what I will say about Select right now, and this happens every year with Select with me, I get so excited for it to come out, and when it comes out, I have like probably 10, 15 screenshots on my phone of cards that I'm like, okay, I want that, I want that, I want that. because they use better photos, they design it better. There's just a lot of cards that I really like, but the problem is Select it's overproduced like crazy. Like, I mean, especially once retail comes out, there's gonna, like, let's say I like this Max Holloway card. There's going to be an orange flash. There's going to be a purple. There's going to be a blue. There's going to be fucking so many of them. So it just, at this point, which it's getting to right now, there's just so much to look at. It's a little overwhelming. And that's my one thing that I don't like about Select is there's just too much. There's too many parallels, too many things like that. So up until now, I've been really, really excited, but I'm getting to the point where like every night I look at eBay and I'm like kind of overwhelmed, especially now because I'm starting to see like the retail products. I'm starting to see the flashes. The mezzanines look amazing, but I'm like, damn, the mezzanines look like the Octagon sides. Like, do I like the Octagon side Shavkat or do I like the mezzanine Shavkat? Like, it's like so hard to pick which one because that's what they do with Select. They make it so it's like everybody's going to hit something all the time, like, and that's why the retail blasters are so good. They're the only good blasters, all the other blasters suck, but you can really pull some great shit out of Select blasters. But at the same time, if you go on eBay, like for every fighter, you see 50, 60 cards. So that's where I am.
Like 3 or 4 different golds, it's like,
yeah. Dude, the one of ones, there's like 7, like that doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, when you pull one, you're like, sick, I got one of them, like it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's funny because if we had time, I was going to send you, I actually literally have like photos of like my favorite cards that I've seen from Select so far. There's a Cheeto card that I love, like his Octagon side tie-dye, which I got last year in Select. But now I don't even want that one. I want to sell that one and get the new one because this one, like with Cheeto, with the photos, I like when they like kind of show his personality because I know him a little bit, and I know like how funny he is and stuff. And this year Select just like shows his personality more. So like I want to collect these. I'll show it later when I show my pickups. I got his Prism Gold, which I've never had a gold Cheeto, but like I love that card. It was a great photo of him. And now I want the tie-dye Select Octagon side. So anybody sees that, hit me up. There's one on eBay right now, but it's an auction. We'll see how far it goes.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
But I love him where my bank account can afford it.
Oh, believe me, I fully feel you. Imagine being a Sugar Sean O'Malley fan, dude.
It's true. Like, your guy's a little more expensive.
I agree with you. One main thing, dude. Do we really need red, maroon, blue, and teal, dude? I'm like, what are we doing? It's like there's so many of and they're all like right beside each other too. It's like,
yeah,
come on, Panini. Select blasters are not worth it. They took our one of ones this year, Joe.
Oh, there's no one of ones in Select blasters?
Interesting.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, that's crazy.
Shout out Derek.
I haven't opened any. I haven't gotten any yet.
Yeah. Shout out Derek for the 199 super sticker, brother. Truly appreciate that. And Gobble saying only golds this year. So interesting. Well, it makes me, yeah. So basically what? Like the same as optics? Optic blasters, basically?
Do optic blasters have golds? I don't remember.
I know you could get out of 5 because I got the wait, there was a hanger pack out of 5. So, I mean,
was that green?
Still, yeah. So, but I want to say you could get a gold out of the optic blaster as well. I don't remember off the top of my head, but maybe, dude. So, yeah. So they really took us some stuff. Yeah, love that Cheeto card too.
No, so, Michael was the one that he kind of inspired me. He showed me that he got one of those, and like,
oh yeah.
If you get the gold with Cheeto, he wears yellow shorts, so it's a color match too. Yeah. And I was like, I got to do that. And honestly, the one I found was like, it's not going to grade well. I'm going to grade it, but it's not a 10. It's a little off center, but I got it from Hong Kong, so it took forever. But I'm going to show it later. I love this card.
Cool.
It's one of my favorites.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Optic had one of one gold green autos plus blue. You're telling me the optic blasters had a chance at a gold vinyl one of one? I don't know. I don't know if Panini would have done that because if so, I sent you some pictures of a couple earlier. I was like, maybe I need to go buy those to see what's in them because they've been there months.
You can still see them at Target. Like you can still see optic blasters. It's crazy.
I know, dude. Yeah, who the heck knows? No tie-dye Mezzies from Blasters. Yeah, also they took away tie-dyes from Blasters as well, dude.
Where would you get? Because I've seen no, I have seen tie-dye mezzanines. Where do you get them
from
from?
last year.
No, they're
From
the
this
new
year.
horizontal ones. I seen
Okay.
them. I saw a shop cot like yesterday, and that's all it would be in his blasters. There's no mezzanines and anything else, as far as I know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. I guess we'll have to get more info on that one. They have
See,
the Cobbles are right
almost
under
like
it.
no.
Yeah, they know it. They know if there is no one-on-one Select Blast this year, the only one thing bigger sellers on Whatnot was lying to people earlier today during a case break. Oh, don't surprise me though. Not one single bit. Not one single bit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got them in here. All right. So you've let us know what your least favorite thing about Select is.
I don't want to
What's
be
your favorite?
negative. I've been enjoying it. I'm happy I opened the 3 boxes I did. I just got kind of burned. I mean, the lowest numbered card I got. No, I got a gold, which I sold, the Charles Oliveira. But other than that, like, I think the closest thing I got to was like I got an orange Kaikar France out of 49. But like I'm watching other people open boxes and they get like 2 greens and a tie dye, and I'm like, man, I didn't get that at all. You know?
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
So, I spent 3 hobby boxes. I spent $750, so it's a lot. It kind of crushed
Yeah.
my year so far. Is like I made a bunch of money grading, but I think I spent it all on select boxes.
One of these days, dude, I'm gonna grade some stuff. I promise.
Dude, it's starting to be like all I want to do. Like I'm so into grading right now. We'll talk about that more in a minute, but
Yeah, y'all boys doing a rip tonight. I'm personally not. I was. Oh, speaking of that, Joe, can I do a
Tell your
just a little
story.
story time? Yeah. All right,
Do
y'all.
it.
So last week, me and Joe were talking. What are we going to do this week on the chat? We already pushed it back a week, so we're doing this on the first of the month instead of the last of the month. So, we're just trying to make it good for y'all. So last week he was like, hey, we should get some select blasters. I'm like, hey man, I'm down. I'll go out and like look for them anytime I go out. He said same. Joe didn't find any. And I looked all last week and I didn't see any, but I figured, give it one last chance today. I got off work around 3. So we're doing this at 9. I got some dinner. I would say it was probably like 5 o'clock. So I had 4 hours to go look for some blasters. And that I did. I got in my car, by myself. My girlfriend stayed here. She had class for her end of, I don't know, some kind of graduation ceremony. So she couldn't come out. So I went to my Target. First one, no luck. I was like, cool. No worries. Drove across the street. There's a Walmart there. No blaster, no sports cards at all there. I'm starting to think the Walmarts don't have sports cards anymore.
I've noticed that too. I don't even go to Walmart anymore.
Yeah, so looked it up. I was like, damn, where haven't I been at in the past like few weeks? I decided to make about a 30-minute drive. So I hopped, for those of you that are familiar with the 757 area, I drove from Norfolk to the Greenbrier area of Chesapeake, Virginia. So a solid 30-minute drive to a Target there. Nothing. But this is where I go to find the cards at Barnes & Noble's that I found the optics at. So go there. They had every type. They have select football, select basketball, select like Premier League soccer. They had every select besides UFC. I was like, you know what? It just ain't meant to be. But there's one more Walmart like around the corner. So I stopped there. And when I turned my car off, I noticed, I'm like, why was my battery light on just now? Like, that don't make any sense. Like, hopefully it was just like flashed at me or something as I was turning my car off, and it's no big deal. Go inside Walmart. Obviously, once again, no select blasters. So I was like, well, I guess it just ain't happening. Come back out, start my car. My battery light's on again. I was like, oh, that's not cool. So I'm start driving a little bit, and my brake light comes on. Like when you pull your emergency brake or something, like that light comes on. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, this ain't good. I was like, I need to get this, like, look at this when I get home. No sooner than about 3 minutes after I hop on the highway, so Interstate I-64, tractor trailers and shit whizzing past me, my car turns off, just turns off. So I am out. I just want y'all to know that I sacrificed going out today looking for blasters, tried to come back home. My car turns off. won't turn back on at all. I have to call my girlfriend. She drives out, picks me up. We go to an AutoZone. I buy a battery, take it back there. I will stop by my house, get some tools and shit. Take it back on the side of the interstate. I changed the battery on my 2006 Subaru Forester on the side of the highway as tractor trailers are just whizzing past me. And I'm like, well, I hope I don't die today. Get it all tightened up, and it starts just enough to get home. My battery light's still on, so my alternator is for sure bad. I have to get a new alternator. I would say this weekend, but I'm going to be at UFC Nashville this weekend. But I took Monday off, so I guess Monday when I get back, I'm going to fix my car, y'all. What a wild one, dude. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I pulled auto out of 5 out of optic blaster. All right, cool. So at least we know we got that. We got Papa Chuck in here. For your information, boys, I'm only 10 cards away from completing a full set of 2021 Immaculate Marks of Greatness. Good to see you two guys sliding or slinging card knowledge for the people. Hell yeah, Papa Chuck. We appreciate you stopping by, and congratulations on your almost complete set. That's pretty dope. 2021 Immaculate. So that's the expensive one.
I don't know why I put that down twice.
Matt's willing to die for blasters. I'm not. I was just hoping to make it fun for the channel today, and end up, spending about $160 exactly on a new battery for my car. So I was trying to spend about that much on blasters to open for y'all, but unfortunately,
you know what's funny? What's that guy's name? There's a guy that I can't remember. He's on Instagram. He's the guy that does all the he'll show you a chart of like how UFC sales are like over the last month and stuff. I can't remember what his name is, but he does like
Damien.
What is it? He's
is it Damien?
No. He has like a snake for like his icon. So anyway, so he makes like little memes about UFC cards, and he's talking about how he had a Hasbulla, and it shows Hasbulla walking, and it talks about how like you tell your wife you're going to go do an errand, you need to go to Target, but you're just going to look for cards. Like that's kind of how I am too. Like last night I told her I'd go get us dinner, but I want to just go to Target and look for blasters.
And we didn't find any. How's the Legends / vintage card collecting going? You can buy rookie legend cards for less than random rookie cards for this year. Yeah, I guess it all depends on who is a fan of who, man. Like everyone has their own fans, so I think it's kind of odd that people get like upset when you're like, why is this card not worth this much? It's like, just because you're a fan of the person don't mean other people have to be a fan of the fighter.
Yep. Yeah, Pepe, wait a bit. When I show the stuff I've been buying, you'll probably be into it.
All right. And UFC card talk is what the gobbles are saying. I think Joe might be breaking up on us just a little bit. I think Joe's frozen. Uh-oh. Is it the whole stream, y'all, or is it just Joe? Oh no. I don't think we're lagging, are we? I don't know. Joe, it's like you were good for so long, and then all of a sudden you just
shit.
I don't see you. Okay, everyone's saying just Joe. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's like we can see him still. Man, it's the internet at Joe's place of work. They don't care about their employees. That's what it is. If they cared about their employees, they'd have good internet that they can upload good photos to their sites. They could take high quality. They can make high quality videos. Yeah. So in the meantime, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, frozen like Elsa. Hey Joe, you're back now.
Am I?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you guys aren't kidding about Ruka internet. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Dude, this is my life right now. I'm literally using my personal hotspot off my phone. So if I
It's
leave again,
crazy
I'll
that
try
it's
again.
better than
Yeah, this place is a mess. I could go into a whole bunch of shit about this, but I won't talk about that right now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Joe, while we have you still, do you want to show off your pickups real quick, man?
Yeah, let me see if I can get this camera. So
All right.
let me see if I can do this real quick.
All right, let me.
Hold up.
Okay.
Can we see?
Indeed, we can, brother.
Okay.
Probably not the best quality.
Yeah, it's. Is it dark or is it? How's it look? Does it look okay?
I just like it's like I don't know. It's
It looks good on my computer.
I think it's just the maybe the connection, like it'll like look good for a second and then it goes like like 4 pixels. Like it's so
Really?
pixelated. Yeah. But
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, that's not gonna work then. Hold on. Here, let me. That's weird.
He
Why does it
said
look
the
bad?
quality of the camera makes them all
Oh,
look like
it's a
emojis.
four. Here, let me try this. Is that any better? No?
I don't think so.
Damn. Dude, it looks perfect on my screen. That's so weird. All
Hmm.
right, we gotta test this another time then. Forget it.
Oh no.
Hold up. Never mind.
Oh no.
There
Yeah,
we go.
it's like it was, man, we had it for a second. Like we should have opened up. Like, should have
Honestly,
opened up with
like
it, dude.
you guys are saying that, but it looked perfect on my screen, so I have no idea. But also, when you said I didn't cut out on my screen, so I have no idea. Like
Oh,
this streaming stuff is so hard for me.
yeah. It's
I mean, I
if you're
could show
not.
it to you through this camera, but that looks like shit. Like it's all good. I've been buying. I'll tell you right now. I just been buying a bunch of old rookie cards. That's all I've been wanting to do is get like John Jones rookies graded. I bought a Mighty Mouse 2011 finest graded. I
Yeah,
bought
that's
that.
what it was, right? Like the
Yeah.
first one. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I could kind of see. Like Demetrius Johnson,
Mhm.
like when it didn't freeze for a second, I was like, "Does that say Demetrius Johnson?" But it was just like a shiny. I could just see just
Hold
shiny.
up. I'm off my. I'm not on the same Wi-Fi I was on before. Hold on. Let me check this.
Okay.
Here, let's talk about something else real quick while I try to do this.
All right. Here, let's get the chat in here. Everyone just here you go, Joe. You should bring up to the management, but bring Cheeto with you when you do.
Oh, you there?
I'm here. Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. All right. You wanna try the show again or do you wanna?
Yeah, we'll try it again one more time. Let's see.
Okay.
Any better?
Let me go full screen for you.
Still bad?
Yeah, it just kind of looks the same. I don't know, man.
So weird. All right, we're gonna have to test.
I mean, but like we can see them though. Okay, so it's like split instance. Okay, like right now I can see it. Like for a split instance, I could see it and then it like fogs up.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right,
But
but
just show us what you got there.
no. Let's
Nah.
I don't want to degrade them. Here, well, I'll make a recent pickup video for you guys. You can
Okay.
watch that some other time.
All right. Perfect.
I can't figure
Yeah.
out this double camera with this dude.
No, it's not your camera right now. It's your connection right now. Like that's solely what it is. Like it like started off great, but it's like the longer that like we've been on here, it's like just increasingly like you have like a little halo around your whole body now.
But my face is okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're good. You
That's
know,
weird. I don't know why that
you look
camera would
good,
have a
Joe.
bad connection and this one wouldn't. But
No, it's like it's not like you don't Like it's probably like 480 quality.
Hmm.
That's what I think it was.
All right.
So
We'll fight.
yeah,
All right. We'll go to something else.
like when you watch it back, you'll be like, oh shit, okay, I see what
Yeah,
he's saying. Yeah. All
That's the
right.
funny thing about these is like a lot of times I'll be breaking up and then I'll watch it back and I was never broken up. It's so weird. This streaming shit is bizarre to me.
Yeah. So anything else on Select, Joe, or do you want to
Nah,
want to move
I'm
on
good
to
with
something
Select.
else? Okay. Thoughts on upcoming UFC sets? I guess we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. You said you don't think, or I guess the Gobbles are saying they don't think there's going to be a Chronicles this year. Any other sets that you know from other sports that you would like to see maybe a replacement for that, or anything from WWE that you've seen that would be
I saw
replacing that?
Revolution, which is what they did that with WWE, which I think Revolution's kind of cool. I guess I would buy it. They're pretty cool looking cards. I always thought Mosaic would be pretty sick. There's not much really, honestly. Like I'm happy. I think they should keep Chronicles. I know a lot of people love Chronicles. I think they should keep that, keep Optic, and that's it. I mean, I know like in other sports they have Immaculate and they have Flawless, and Flawless is even nicer than Immaculate. That would be
Dude,
crazy.
no UFC fan is paying what is it, like
Yeah,
10 grand or some shit like
yeah.
that.
But I'd love to see what the cards they come up with.
Dude, they would have to give me like fight used full shorts inside a card for me to be buying a 10. Dude, no, that costs more than my car, dude.
Mhm.
$10,000, dude. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, no.
Dude.
So I'm perfectly happy with what they have. I don't think they should take out Chronicles because I mean last year Optic came out in November or something like that.
Like
So that's a
late.
big gap. I mean they got to have something in between there. Um, it seems like they're gonna put. Did you see from the national that they have kabooms like designed, which
Well, partially designed.
yeah, they look terrible. But so kabooms are coming out in something. I don't know if they're gonna do the the buy the packs online or what they're gonna do with it. But it'd be cool if they put it in something. So maybe if they put it in Chronicles or if Revolution comes out or something like that. Yeah, but I really don't know what's coming out. Usually, if you look at Cardboard Connection, they give you an idea of what's happening the next few months. There's nothing for UFC.
Nothing, dude. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm interested, man. I'm interested. I just don't want paper cards, but I know they're gonna give them to us. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
give them. It's this like laser product or some shit like
Mhm.
that, where it's like it's still a paper card, man.
Yeah.
What do you two guys think about Topps, Allen, and Ginter UFC cards? I don't know what Allen and Ginter is.
It's a Topps product. There's actually a Sean O'Malley rookie in it that's kind of sick that I've seen before. They're cool. They're not my favorite cards. I don't know if they can still make them right now. I don't know if Topps can make any UFC cards. I don't know what the deal is with those. Honestly, I really hope Topps gets the license back from Panini. I've heard rumors that they're going to try in 2025. I'd be happy with that. As much as I like Panini cards and I like chasing all the new rookies, I think Topps did a better job, and I think they have a lot of money behind them and they could do some really cool shit with it. So we'll see. But I've never
So
been a
let's
big
talk about that for just a second,
sure.
because I know a lot of people. I don't want to say haters, dude,
Mhm.
because there's a few people that are on my videos every week that are like, "This sucks. Why do you open this? Like this shit isn't worth $50." It's like, man, why are you watching my videos? That like
Yeah.
every week you're just here telling me how much you hate the product, but like, what's your fix for it to just be cheaper? Because in that
Mhm.
case, then your cards wouldn't be worth anything. Yeah, like,
I
it's
don't
it's
think it's
like
cheaper. I mean, Topps isn't cheaper. I mean, old Topps product costs just as much as Panini,
no,
if
no,
not more.
like it's like my question is like, what would you do to fix the hobby then? Like, would you make it cheaper? Because if so, that would devalue your cards. Yeah, like So when you say it's only worth $50, well, if it only costs $50, then the best card you can get would be worth $100 out of the whole product.
Yeah. I think the difference between Panini and Topps, and this is it's kind of a product of where we live now because of how much the hobby blew up, is Panini makes way more than Topps did. So Topps product is way rarer and way harder to find. Like if you search your favorite rookie from 2019, you're getting 20 cards. You search Ilya Taporia, you're getting 150 cards, different variations and whatnot. And that's what Panini does. They just make so many variations that it gets crazy watered down. And personally, now that I've looked into like more and more into like the Topps products, I think they use photos better. I think they designed a little better, stuff like that. And I don't know that if Topps started making it, if they would still make as many parallels as Panini does, and maybe it would be very similar. I have no idea, but at the same time, I think it would be cool to have them make it. I just think Fanatics is just going to run things a little better. They just have a lot more money, a lot more promotion. You know, that's what we want. We want more people to know about these cards. There's a billion UFC fans that don't know these things exist. So we really want those people to know about it. And I think Fanatics could do that. I knew someone really high up that worked at Panini. I was actually talking to him all through when they started making UFC cards. He was telling me stuff, but like telling me not to talk about it too much. Like he was kind of like, he didn't want to get in trouble, but he left for Fanatics, which I think a lot of people did. Like Panini is like a dying like place. Like Fanatics is about to just crush them, you know? So it's hard to know what they're going to do in the future if they have the license, you know, like it doesn't seem they're doing very well. So we'll see.
All right. So I guess scarcity is the value, not the quality of the cardboard, but the cost 10 cents to make, then charge $3.50 for the box. The product is very overpriced. But I will counter with, have you looked at any other sports that Topps makes? Look at Topps Bowman Chrome. I guarantee you that's just as expensive.
Close.
Like
the prices have come down. That's the thing, is like, I think you can't talk about Panini products 2 years ago because they were overpriced, but everything was overpriced. Like everything's pretty normally priced now. My problem with Panini is like, the more I look into it, most of the Panini products were based on old Topps products. Like they didn't get very original with things. I think hopefully if they have really good designers and, you know, people who would pick good photography, I think they'd do a better job. I feel like Panini was a little like lacking in creativity. So that's just my thing, but I don't know. It's just, you know, it's just my thoughts on it. I know there's plenty of people that fucking love Panini, and I do too. But part of the reason I love Panini so much is because it has the new rookies. That's pretty much it. Like when it comes to cards, like I really want for me to hold on to forever, a lot of them are Topps products.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have a favorite insert from this year's sets, Joe? So Prism or Select, because you didn't buy Donruss.
Yeah, man, I really like the Sensations a lot. Like a lot of the Select sets, inserts, I think they did a really good job with. We talked about already, I don't even consider snapshots a insert because it has no identifying marker on it. It just looks like another like parallel, like to the. It
looks like another level. Like it's like, is this the Octagon side or is this something? I don't like. I got confused by it.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen so many people completely confused by it. But what's the other one? I like the color wheels a lot.
I was about to say it, man. That's another one. That's another one this year that's like, man, I don't want to buy it, but man, a bow nickel color wheel would be pretty nice to have for the collection.
I've never seen a color wheel in person. I don't think I've seen a color blast in person. Those things look cooler in person than they do. You have that Sean O'Malley. Oh my God, that's an incredible card. But I really want to see them in person because they seem really 3D and like kind of like, you know, where the cloud color is like different than the person and they kind of look like they're like separated. So I think those are really sick. The other inserts. What else are the inserts in Select? There's another one that I like.
I know that Prism's inserts this year, the fireworks is cool, but aside from that, they're all ass.
Honestly, again, I've been going back and chasing things that I'm like I liked a lot from before. So the 2021 fireworks, like if I can find a gold or a silver or a mojo of any of my favorite fighters, that's literally my favorite insert.
I'm trying to think which one that is. Which one is that?
It's dude, it has like, it looks like a purple explosion behind them. There is an Izzy card. The Izzy card is my favorite, where he's doing this thing, you know.
Because I'm trying to think. Because I get the fireworks and one other one confused a whole lot. Let me see. I like this insert, but I think this might be from 2022. I like this insert.
Yeah, that's the second year fireworks.
Yeah, I like this one a whole lot. But I guess I forgot what 2021 looks like.
Yeah, like if I get some money, like I'm trying to buy. And the Izzy is the one that I want the most, but that one's the hardest to find.
Oh, Joe, I know what you're talking about, man. I have a silver one, dude. I know I have a silver one. Yeah.
Hey, you want to sell it to me?
Dude, I can probably just send it to you in the next pack, dude. I'm pretty sure I have a silver one. Like, it can't be worth too much, right? Like, let me see if it's.
It's not crazy, but I bought one, and I got it graded, and I sold it, and I instantly hated myself for it.
Oh, no. Don't do that, Joe. You guys will see my life real quick. I'm pretty sure it's in here.
Yeah, you opened a lot of 21 Prism.
Fireworks. You said five. Man, I have this card. I have a silver Izzy of this card somewhere, and I need to find it.
That's the one I want.
That's Robert Whitaker, though.
Yeah.
I have Izzy somewhere, and I need to find. I'm pretty sure I have it. Unless I put it in a golden pack, then I know it's around here somewhere, and I'll find it and I'll get it to you. I have a lot of Fearless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite insert set of the Panini eras for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know a lot of people were fans of that one, dude. Believe it or not.
Well,
I would have never guessed.
The Connor one too, because he's doing his strut or whatever, you know.
Oh,
so that's another really big one.
I got you there. Yeah, but if I can find that, I'll for sure send it to you because why not, dude? Because I have the red disco Cheeto that I need to send you up there as well.
Thank you.
I was hoping to get the gold one, man. Just to the way I could get you the red, the gold, and the blue all together.
I'll show this one. This is the one I was talking about.
Also, your connection is great now, Joe. What happened, dude? It's fantastic. Like, it looks way better than it did before.
So that's the Cheeto that I got. Here, I'll show them all.
Yeah. Like, I can actually see you now. Like, you look way better than before. Yeah, bro, this looks 1,000 times better. It looks 1,000 times better than we couldn't see any of that before.
So that's the Mighty Mouse. So yeah, I've just been buying base rookies of like really hard to find cards, and I'm gonna like clean these up and get them graded and see if I can get high grades. John Jones rookie.
Hey, there you go.
So you guys know about Kurt's Card Care? Have you heard about that before?
I've never heard of that.
So Kurt's Card Care is he's a YouTube channel, and he basically sells this kit where you can clean old cards. He literally cleans, $100,000 Mickey Mantle cards. He has all these different things that you can make your corners sharper. You can get rid of dents. You can get rid of stains and stuff like that. So I want to buy all these old cards and kind of mess around with it and see if I can get 10s for these, because these things in 10s are worth a fucking fortune. So,
dude, the John Jones I think an 8.5 is like still a couple $100, right?
Yeah. So I'm buying all these for like $40-50, and I'm going to try to clean them and see what I can do with this guy's stuff. And it's just kind of a new fun thing for me to do. So you got Nate Diaz, and you got the Lioness 2013 Bloodlines. This is really hard to find. Like, this graded is like almost impossible to find. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do with it. It's kind of like something. It reminds me of people who like what do they do? Like fly fishermen. You know how they build flies? Like, they have their little goggles on and they're like doing all that. That's what it's like trying to clean these cards and get them perfect. So it's really like it helps me relax, and it's really fun. So I've started to do it and started getting into it. Card cleaning.
All right. Well, with that being said, Joe, as I'm looking through all of this, dude, you've got me trying to find this damn card now that I know I have it in here.
How much 21 Prism did you open?
21 Prism that I open? One full hobby box. How many loose packs did I? How many loose packs did I buy? I don't know. Probably could have bought two more. Or how many breaks did I enter? I don't feel good about it, man. If I'm going to be honest, I feel pretty stupid about it for the most part, dude. I'm losing it now because I really want to find at least. Let me show something cool. At least, who do you guys want to see? I have some cool stuff in here. I think this isn't my coolest shit, but oh, Joe, let's talk about this real quick. Fighters fighting this weekend that have rookie card sets, because there's a lot fighting. Ignacio Bahamondes fights this weekend. Sean Woodson fights this weekend. There's a few more. I don't think. Let's see. There's a few more people that have cards, and I'm like, oh man. I did, but like with the UFC thing that I've been doing on the Mondays, it's like if I do 3 every single week, it's going to be kind of tough.
Yeah. I pulled an Ignacio.
Kennedy and Zetriku fights this weekend.
Yep, I like him a lot too. I pulled an Ignacio Bahamondes select red card, and I haven't watched him much, but I heard that guy's really good.
Dude, he's so big for the weight class that he's in. Yeah. I think he's like 6'3", but fights at 155. So he's basically Jalen Turner size.
I was gonna say he's Jalen Turner.
Yeah, crazy dude.
It's nuts that those guys can do that, man. Dude,
it makes no sense. Like, bro, it's like I don't even know if I can make 155, dude. Like, I'm not a bit. I'm like 6 foot, dude. I don't think I can make 155. Aha, Joe.
Oh shit!
It was in my collection, but I will send it to you, brother, because I got
that's
some
a dope card.
Look how cool this is. While I just
oh wow, is that a ruby
out of 8, 6 of 8 on card. Rose is just in my shit, just sitting here, dude.
Your collection,
I don't know. Dude, I have so much random shit that's like, oh, I forgot I had that. Here's something cool that I don't think I showed off. Gold John Jones from this year. It's a dominance insert. Yeah, I got this from a chicken break, so I was pretty stoked on that. But
how do you just have this stuff lying around?
This is the stuff that's not in my safe. This is the stuff that
I was gonna say, if that's just in a folder, what are you doing, dude?
No, that's the stuff that's I think what I do is from 2020. This is all from 2021. This is all my colors from 2021. So I got silvers here, and then I got the retail greens behind that, but then I start going in because I have like all the reds, but here's like my extra reds, and then blues are behind that, and then other shit. Yeah, I got a lot of shit. There's some mojos. I have a mojo page. Look at that.
That's all mojos.
And pink. The what's it called? Pink.
Pink Pulsar.
Yeah, those. I didn't get one green Pulsar from 2021 though. I got a few pinks, but not one green Pulsar.
Wow.
Yeah, man. But I got a lot of shit that I need to sell for the most part. I got too much shit.
You just have a lot of cool shit. Damn, I want to come to your house and look. Papa Chuck's got a question for us.
Okay. Let me. Here we go. A quick question for both of you: how many UFC cards do you have over the years? Ballpark numbers work. Wait, hits or base cards, dude? Because
I will tell you right now, Matt has probably 50 times as many as I do.
This thing probably weighs a solid 16, 17, maybe 20 pounds. And I have 4 of these.
I have one of those.
Yeah. of just base cards. Yeah. So I don't know, dude. I think that holds maybe 3,000, right? Right, like 3,000, something like that, dude. But my hits are what I really count. My hits, I probably have like 1,000 silver or better cards here.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you open a hell of a lot more wax than I do, but that's impressive, man.
well. If I was sold it like I should, then I wouldn't have all this stuff, and I would at least got some money back for the stuff. But it's kind of like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
All right, all
My name
right.
is Matt, and I'm addicted to ripping packs.
The
Yeah,
crazy part is I only do it once a week, dude. Like, what
you
the
might need to go to UFC Cards Anonymous.
yeah, only reason I was going Euroshmesh was because of his select gold rookie. Hey, he looked good though. He looked good.
Dude, that
All
spinning
card.
back fist.
Yeah, over my god, dude. And dude, Semi the Jedi. I'm still a fan of Semi the Jedi, dude. He still drops every one that he gets in the octagon with. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, if you can last, we'll find out. I'm still a fan of all Semi the Jedi though. Joe, how many cards do you have altogether? Do you think?
Way less than you. Like I said, I think I have one of those boxes in my garage that you just showed, and it's full, but that's it.
But is it your hits and your base cards, or is
No,
it
no,
just
that's just base cards. My hits is like I think I have a folder, and then I have 2 like Pelican cases of like things I'm trying to sell. It's not a lot. I sell pretty often. Part of what I enjoy about this is the flipping. You know, like as soon as I buy stuff, I try to figure out what I can sell to make back what I made from the box, or whatever. I've talked about in my channel. My whole goal is to go the whole year and make enough money from the flipping that I can just basically build up my PC for free. So that's what I'm trying to do. Whereas Matt, I think he spends and but he looks at it as like any other hobby, people who go
yeah.
golfing or any of that other shit, they spend thousands of dollars as well. And they don't have anything to show for it. He has all these collectibles that he could sell if he wanted to.
Yeah,
The
I just
difference
think
is I sell them.
I just think I have a lot of shit. Personally, I think I have a lot of shit that no one wants. That's my overall view. Because it's like, bro, if I watch every single fight. So if I don't like the fighter, I doubt anyone else likes the fighter. But
Yeah.
that's just my point of view. I know I'm dead wrong, which is why I kind of started selling some stuff. Like I don't like Aaron Blanchfield. I think she's going to get knocked out at some point. I guess we'll fucking wait and see, but I'm not holding on to this card and waiting to find out because I already don't like her. I just need to sell it now. But yeah, that's for selling my eBay if you guys want that. Shoot me an offer. But I sold a Cheyenne Velismus for like $60, the tie-dye. And that's the only thing from Select that I've sold. I think I have an auction for a Michael Morales that ends Friday night. But aside from that, that's it. I have a Mojo 2022 Select. I mean, Mojo 2022 Prism that I need to list on eBay of Justin Gaethje. That right now is the perfect time out of 25 Mojo Prism. But I'm just lazy, dude. And after today, I got other shit going on, dude. I need to make some money back after today.
Yeah. No, I mean, everybody collects their own way. What did you think about the fights last weekend? I don't know, just in general. Like, are you hyped on Gaethje now? You think Gaethje should fight McGregor? You think McGregor's gonna fight? Like,
Personally, the card broke my heart because for those of you that know, Joe, I bet money on the fights. It
yeah.
makes it a lot more interesting. So there was a few spots that really like upset me like on the night, but the card was great. It was a really sad one when 6 seconds left on the clock, Bobby Green chokes out Tony Ferguson. I was pretty sad about that. But super happy with the Black Beast flying knee over Pazal. That was a call to the old Black Beast. And I personally thought that fight was going to go to decision, dude. I thought they were going to be super calm, super calculated the whole fight, dude. And
Yeah.
Salt Lake City is basically head kick city from now on. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Gaethje in that fight. He looks so good against Fiziev. I was like, he's gonna surprise everybody because I don't think he's the same person he was when they fought before. So I guess I was shocked about the head kick, but I thought he was gonna win that fight. I was pretty certain about it. I don't bet on that stuff. if I bet on that, I'd be really broke. But but I do like watching you. Like, dude, your parlays and stuff are crazy.
Dude, I just need to hit
was
one, just one time.
this was actually the first fight that I had seen. Most of the time, I'm just in my living room by myself, like, just screaming at the TV. But I went to a bachelor party with a bunch of buddies. So we were at a bar, and it was one of the first times where I had just a bunch of friends around me. And that was such a great ending to that card because, honestly, the Alex Pereira fight I was
boring,
like,
dude.
it was just boring as shit. So I was like, oh, did I drag all these people to this bar? And then that next fight was just incredible. So it was super fun. It made me fall back in love with like just going out with some buddies and watching the fights.
Yeah. Oh man. And the fights this past week, it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster of anything, dude. Probably one of the best. I don't know if it beats UFC 290, but it was for sure a good pay-per-view. And Joe, what are your Grail cards? Do you have 3 Grail cards?
God, I saw that comment earlier, and I was like, man, it's so hard for me to think of that off the top of my head. I have a million things I want.
Do you own any of your Grail cards?
No, not really. My biggest Grail card is probably the Khabib rookie. Most of my Grail cards at this point, I just go on Cardfather's Instagram account, and like every other post he has something. I'm like, that's a $10,000 card. That's a $15,000 card. There's 3 of them where they signed in red ink, or like, I'm like, how did he attain all of these things? And those things to me now, they really look like, when I was a kid and I was like into baseball cards, those are really the Willie Mays and Mickey Mantles. And like, there's just not many of them, like they're so rare. And like, you can't find anyone even selling them. So a lot of the stuff is that, like I like Khabib a lot, trying to think of who other. There's Cheeto ones. Honestly, probably the Cheeto card that I want the most. I love his first Select card was an auto. It was his first card ever. So it was kind of cool. It was like his first Select auto and his first card. So that and a gold, I've been looking at a few times, but he's still pretty damn popular. So you're looking at 500, at least for that card. And I've never bought a card more than $200, I don't think. Again, this is a hobby for me, and even at what I spend right now, if my wife ever figures it out, I'm fucking dead. So, when you bought that $1,000 Color Blast Sean O'Malley, I'm like, damn, dude, if I spent $1,000 on a card,
bro,
divorced.
Dude, there's a little secret. Luckily, PayPal has these things where it's like, hey, you can pay over time for the next 2 years and pay $50 a month. And I'm like, you know what? All right,
That's a sick card, though,
dude. I had to have that. There was no. Did I pay that much out of my pocket for it? Hell no. But thankfully, I have decent credit. Where I'm able to like to just to get stuff like that. But I would say that's the Sean O'Malley Color Blast was for sure one of my Grail cards. But you start talking about old cards for just a second, and it's hard for me to think back because aside from like a John Jones auto card, I don't have anything like that. I would love to have that. I have a John Jones rookie card. It's not graded, but I'm scared to get it graded because what if it comes back at 8 and I'm like, oh man, so there's that. I would love to have a Khabib rookie graded and a Conor rookie graded, but those are both so much money, dude. Conor rookie. Well, I think the last time I looked for one, dude, was right before Panini came out. But that's when Topps prices were at their highest, dude. Was right before Panini came out, dude. Dude, a 2020 flagship box was like selling for like $280. Granted, when that came out, I purchased multiple boxes at $60.
Yeah,
like that is absolutely nuts, dude. So, I think at that point, a Conor rookie card was still like $450, and I don't even know how much it is now.
Nah, they're ridiculous. They're in the thousands now.
Oh wow, really, dude?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you should honestly look back at a lot of that top stuff. I think you'd be amazed. Like it makes some of the Panini stuff like. It's just nuts, man.
I think I have. I'm not getting shit out right now. I've already gotten shit out. I think I have a quad relic of Dominic Reyes, John Jones, Anthony Smith, Angelo Alexander Gustafsson. It's like a quad relic from 2019 tops, I think. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's probably the coolest tops thing I have. Dude, I love the framed cards. I wish I could get a framed card.
Those frame cards are sick. Those things are really cool
Yeah.
looking. I was thinking if Chronicles comes out, obviously I'm not a fan, so I'm not going to buy Chronicles. So what I was thinking I was going to do was get a 2018 museum box, just because it has Izzy's rookie, it has Sean O'Malley's rookie. Like, there's a lot you can get in that box, and I think it'd be fun
I
to
bought
open some
2 of
stuff like
them.
that. Did you?
I bought 2 of them from fun story real quick. I bought 2 of them from StockX, and when you buy from StockX, like, you can't buy 2, so you have to order like 2 separate times.
Mhm.
So both boxes I pretty much got skunked on. One was like an Anthony Pettis redemption that was expired because I got it in like 2020 and it was 2018, so
Yeah.
that shit didn't work. So they sent me like a Dom Cruz auto back for that, which was cool. They actually sent me something in some WWE packs. But fun fact, StockX contacted me probably like 6 months later and was like, hey, you bought this from us a while back, but it was like found out like the seller was like weighing the boxes or some shit
Yeah.
like that. So they gave me my money for 2 of them back, dude.
Oh, no
I
way.
got all my money for 2 2018 museum collection boxes back. And I think that's what I bought my 2021 prison box with. Was
Oh, okay.
that, dude?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I won't buy off StockX. I think StockX is sketchy. It weirds me out. So, like,
Yeah, dude.
if you guys want to buy old boxes, talk to Chicken One of One. Like, he knows a lot of people that sell them because he buys them too. So he'll let you know people that are sitting on them and holding them, and they're good people, and they'll sell it to you for a decent price. So I'm gonna spend, pretty much that 2018 box. I think it's like $300-400. So it's what I would spend on a hobby box. So I'm
Wait,
pretty
you said a
excited to do that.
2018 oh, there's a chrome. I'm like, damn,
No,
it's only
no,
three,
no.
400. I was
Chrome's
like,
expensive, dude.
I thought that shit was like 13, 1400, dude.
Yeah, no, I'd love to open Chrome. That's my favorite set ever. Like, those cards are beautiful, but that shit's crazy expensive.
Yeah, man. So I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't been keeping up with this chat. I do apologize. Let's see. Daniel tell us about the 1 of 1 you probably pulled it. Dude, Daniel is the luckiest, dude. He messages me every day and be like, hey, bro, this is what I got from the break today. Hey, bro, this is what I got from the break today. He gets golds like none other. And, dude, he hits on football stuff all the time. He was like, bro, I got this and I sold it and I bought more UFC cards with the football card that I sold. It's crazy. I wish. Never hit a 1 of 1. It's coming, brother. Look, let I tell you, this weekend I hit a huge football optic. I told you. Every week he's always hitting something. I don't understand how people can buy a hobby box and just let it and not only open it but just sell it off. Well,
Yeah.
I honestly don't
can't do
understand
that.
how people can buy a hobby box just not to. Oh, okay. So I like to keep it sealed basically and like hope it increases one day. Yeah, I think that's why I haven't bought a 2021 Prism, because I tell myself I want to have one just to have, because like that's what really got me like into UFC cards, like hardcore. What I spent way too much money on was that box. And maybe one day I'll open it and there'll be a 1 of 1 Hamzat in it, but I just don't think I can let it sit there on the shelf for a long time, because I would want to know what was in it.
Yeah.
Like, I got like a month in me and that shit's getting open. The illusion cards in Chronicles are pretty sick. I do like the illusions. Those are pretty cool. I am ripping a hobby box of Select right now, so I'll let you know what the hits are. I guarantee you he hit something good, dude. Austin, you can also color me curious. It was a Brock Purdy downtown raw, like $800 for an NFL card, dude. And that's what, dude, one day I just hope that UFC gets to that point where it's like we have some cards that are worth $1,000, dude, because right now it's only like 2 players, 2 fighters would be worth like $1,000, dude. And aside from that, not really much else, dude. It has to be like a 1 of 1 for it to be anything cool. But like in other sports, you'll get like out of 25 sells for like $3,000. I'm like, what the hell, dude?
But I will tell you this right now, because I opened it all. I opened football, I opened basketball, all that stuff. It's all, the checklists are so much bigger. You don't I've opened all that stuff. I haven't made any more money from any of those things. Like I've opened plenty of Prism, basketball, Optic, football, and you hit stuff, but it's a defensive lineman that's worth $10. Like their checklists are huge, so and it's the same thing with breaks too. A lot of people are showing me what they hit in breaks. I'm like, what did you spend? Like that's what people need to talk about. Like if you're hitting these huge things, like, is that just like you just got into one break, or you spent, you got hit a $2,000 card, but you spent $7,000? Like I want to know the whole deal.
I think that's what I was proud of myself this year, dude. The past 2 well, aside from release night, dude, release night, everyone had like the first off the line, so I was like, let me get in. But aside from like first night, dude, I think I only entered 3 breaks, and one of which I got the gold John Jones, and it was I think it was no, that was some degenerate shit. I think I entered a random weight class break, and I got flyweight, but there was like some extra packs, and I'm like, how much for the 5 packs there? And he was like 200, and I just bought them. But it was kind of like I bought the packs, like it's not like me really breaking. But the only time I've hit this year from a break was I bought Ilya Topuria and Irina Aldana and one other person in a combo in a pick your fighter break for like $30. Because I was like, well, let me go ahead and lose this. I fall asleep to wake up the next day, been tagged like 60, 70 times. That I got an out of 8 Ilya and a Mojo Irina Aldana. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good this year dude. I'm never doing pick your fighter again. I'm not doing pick your fighter breaks. I'm not.
Daniel's saying he never does breaks. He just degens on his own money. But are you spending more of your own money than what you're making back? That's my big question. Like, are you actually coming out ahead on this? Because like when I buy boxes, I don't come out ahead ever. The only time I ever come out ahead is buying singles and getting them graded.
And then your first off the line, right?
Yeah.
And then,
not the first off the line. The best I've done was the premium box. That's one thing where in the Dutch auctions, for some reason, if people aren't in there and it goes down low enough, you can make a lot of money. But
see, my thing is I'm always in there. I'm just I have a price point, and I'm like, when it gets here, I'm buying. Yeah. And then it sells out right before it gets there. I'm like, well, it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, I'm doing a video like I do every year. Like I've been keeping track of everything so far, and I'll tell you right now, I'm basically even with everything I've bought and everything I've done. So like I'm not down. Last year I was down $2,000. This year I'm like just about even. I think I'm down like $200 right now. So I'm doing better, but I don't know. And maybe people are out there just crushing it, and I'm just doing it wrong. But
how much do you think? How much do you think this Hezbollah would have sold for day 3 after Prism release?
Which Hezbollah?
Because he said he sold a 2 of 8 Hezbollah for $820 yesterday.
Oh God, yeah, he could have bought a car with that before.
Because didn't a gold sell for like 10 grand or something like that?
Yeah,
dude? So that's better than gold.
Yeah, and again, like he sold that for $820, but tell me what you're spending. Like I want to know. Like I have tons of people telling me what they're making, but they don't tell me what they spend, and that's what I want to know. That's what I always try to be clear about. Like, this is what I make, this is what I spend, this is where I come out, because I don't want people getting into this and just really just getting crushed by it, because they're gonna make them not like it, because that's they especially with these breakers, a lot of these dudes just post the huge hits and they don't talk that came from 4 cases, and you're like, okay, like yeah, you hit a shit ton of select like amazing cards, but like you opened, like show me the stack of garbage that you have next to you that has to be the size of you.
I just think for me, dude, it's like, I guess I just kind of look at it as, hey, when I open this, that money's gone. If I get something cool out of it that I could possibly sell, cool, great. But for the most part, I just look at it as like, hey, well, that was a nice dinner. So I think that's kind of how I look at it, which is why I think I'm not pressured as much to be like trying to sell like a whole bunch of shit to like recoup like the money back. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like I don't know how much I've spent, because I mean, I'll buy just the full hobby boxes, but I mean, it adds up after a while. So you get 4 hobby boxes every set, dude. It's like that's $1,000 fucking give or take every set, you know. So it's like every quarter there's like $1,000 you're spending on sealed product, and you're probably like me with Prism, dude. I didn't rip anything I could sell out of Prism to get anything back this year, dude. Not one thing.
Damn.
I mean, like, actually, no. There was one thing, and I saw it last night when I was going through my cards, and I was like, do I want to keep this or do I want to sell this? It was an orange Renat Fakhretdinov, so out of 99. I was like, do I keep this or do I sell it? Because it's like, and this is the situation I'm always put in, dude, because it's like, that's a cool card. You believe he has future to grow. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm not attached to it. And I know it's like worth a few bucks right now. It's like, you're always in this situation. You don't ever know what to do, man.
Yeah, I'm there too. Hey, I gotta head out. I'm getting hit up by a bunch of people.
All right, cool. With that being said, y'all, we truly appreciate y'all stopping by here. I've missed out a whole bunch of shit. I apologize. But Jacob been snagging green pulsars off eBay. That's what's up. But yeah, we appreciate y'all stopping by here. I don't know if we're going to do this at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I guess me and Joe will get that sorted out. But we've been on here for a little bit over an hour now, talking about UFC cards and everything like that. Anything revolving around the UFC card hobby for the most part. Tried to answer questions as much as we could. But if you guys don't know, me and Joe both do UFC card content on our channels. I'm opening cards here every single Friday here on the channel, and I've got a whole bunch of other UFC stuff as well. And Joe, you want to let the people know what you got coming up before you go?
Yeah, I don't even know what I got coming up. I keep trying to film these videos. I'm having trouble making videos right now just because there's a bunch of shit happening at work, and I'm just busy with life in general. But I'm gonna try to put out some new stuff soon. Any questions we missed that you guys want to hit me up personally, please, just DM me. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Usually when I go home and I'm about to go to bed, I just run through, YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that to answer questions. Anybody hits me up. So anything I missed, let me know. And I will have some more videos coming out soon. Doing my best, but this is always fun. Thank you, Matt, for putting it together, and thank you guys for jumping in.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. As always, truly thank Joe for stopping by here. If you haven't already, hit a thumbs up on this video. And if you're watching on mine or Joe's channel, go to the other video and hit a thumbs up on that one as well, because that would be fantastic. With that being said, that's going to be all from us here this month. We'll catch y'all next month for Card Chat number 7, I believe. So with that being said, Matt and Joe, and we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Bye, y'all.